everybody, it is Julie. Welcome back to Pages and Pens. Today I'm here with a recommendation video. I actually asked on Twitter what kind of recommendation videos you guys wanted to see. I was so excited when Becky asked if I would do a recommendation video on my sci-fi books. Now there is a readathon going on, I believe for September, called Sci-Fi September. So I figured this might be good motivation or inspiration for you to read some of those books. I'm not really doing Sci-Fi September. I don't have any readathons planned for September, and I'm okay with that right now. If you're interested in sci-fi, maybe give some of these a try. Now, I want you to keep in mind, I am not a huge sci-fi person. It's not my genre, but that does not mean I do not have some favorites. So we're gonna talk about them right now. I have some recommendations that I've read in audiobooks where I really, really recommend the audiobooks. And then I have some that I've just read that I think you should give a try. So let's jump into it. I'm gonna start off strong with my all-time favorite sci-fi book of ever, and it is The Long Way to a Small and Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. This is phenomenal. It is scientific, but in a way that you can understand. The world building and the character building is so phenomenal. I read this for my book club and annotated it while I was reading and loved this so much. I'm actually currently reading Closed in Common Orbit, which is the companion novel, like the second novel in this series, very early in it, so I can't really speak to that one. But this is phenomenal. It's a debut novel and I was blown away by it. A ton of sexualities and diversities discussed within this book that are phenomenal. So if you're looking for a sci-fi book and you have not delved into the realm of space yet and you're intimidated by it, or you're just not sure that the storyline is going to be something that you're going to be interested in, I beg you, it's not my genre either. And this pretty much changed my mind on it. Like, I will be so much more willing to read sci-fi books after reading this because it is that good. Also, I will link you to my Throwback Thursday from the month of August for The Host by Stephanie Meyer. It's set on Earth, it's not set in space, but there is aliens. It's amazing. I really enjoyed the reread of this. I really enjoyed the writing. I enjoyed the redemption that Stephanie Meyer got as an author with this book. I just really thought it was fantastic. I thought the relationships were great. Community that she built and the world that she built was really, really amazing, and I loved it. I really enjoyed the reread. So if you have read it and you're interested in more of my thoughts on this book, you can check out that vlog as I reread this for the first time and gave you my thoughts on it. If you haven't read it, that's going to be really spoilery, so maybe don't watch that, but go read this and then watch that, and we'll talk about it. The premise of this is basically that there are alien souls that have come to Earth. They inhabit humans. Consciousness of the human leaves, and the soul takes over the body. They are living in this utopian world where there's no sickness, there's no crime, everybody's very harmonious. There is a faction of humans that are trying to resist and stay human, fighting the good fight, as it were. And also one girl who is inhabited, but her consciousness is fighting it, and she is still aware within her body. It goes into the relationships between her and between the alien and the host body and their consciousness, and how their relationship develops and how things develop once they come back into contact with this human's family when they're aware that there's an alien inside of her. So it's very complex, very well written. I really, really loved it. Another physical read, although I've heard that the audiobook for this series is really good, I have not personally experienced them, and that is The Illuminate Files by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I really enjoyed this. I didn't think I was going to. Again, sci-fi, time travel-y, dimensional things, but this was really cool. It was my first introduction into reading with mixed media. I liked this book a whole bunch. I liked Gemina. I will be reading Obsidio when that comes out. But this is a world and characters, and like, I can get behind this. This is the kind of sci-fi that is, it's still scientific. There's still an adaptation period getting used to this world. It works for me, and not a lot of sci-fi works for me. This follows Katie and Ezra as they flee the planet that they have been living on because it's attacked. Jump onto a shuttle and escape their planet because it's imminently under attack. And then they try to save their home planet and other ships, and it's a space drama, a little bit of a love story. It's just really cute. There's an AI in this that I adore. There's also an AI in The Long Way to a Small and Angry Planet that's my favorite AI of life. Apparently I like AIs. Who knew? Then I have Under the Never Sky, which is a part of the, I don't know what the name of this series is. This is by Veronica Rossi, and I bought this first one on Book Outlet, and then I found them on my Overdrive app, and I ended up listening to the audiobooks for these, and the audiobooks for these were really, really good. I loved the reading experience. I loved the characters. There are native tribes that are on Earth, I think, and then there's other tribes that, or another community that's been living inside of these pods, and they don't think that life outside of the pods is safe. And then there's commingling. You know how that works. It's like dystopian, but there's also like sci-fi-ish stuff going on. Does this count as dystopian, or is it sci-fi? I'm going with sci-fi because there's some weird stuff that's happening here. There's like superpower kind of stuff that people have going on where they have heightened senses so they can hear better, see better, smell better. If you're interested in a mix of those two genres, like, give this one a try. I really liked the characters. I liked the relationship. It's science fiction, it says. Yes! Score for me. It says it's a sci-fi. So definitely give this a try. If you can find the audiobooks, I definitely recommend the audiobooks. I thought they were really well done. I liked this series a lot more than I thought I was going to. I kind of bought it on a whim from Book Outlet and then ended up really enjoying it, and I binge listened to these books. So give this one a try maybe, if you're interested. I got from the library, so I don't have it with me, We Are the Ants by Sean David Hutchinson. I mean, there's alien abductions happening within the book, but I think they're metaphorical alien abductions, but I'm gonna count it as a sci-fi. It was very good. I had my problems with it, but it was still very good. I thought it was well done. I liked the characters. I liked the overall arcing message of it. It is set on Earth, but there, again, are these alien abductions. So, counting as a sci-fi, give that one a read. If you have any doubts about reading it, hit Dylan up on Twitter. He will convince you that you should be reading it. Then I also have the Pittacus Lore I Am Number 4 series, which I know a lot of people hate, and I didn't hate them. I also stopped mid-series, so like I didn't love them. But if you're looking for a more middle grade leaning as opposed to YA, like it's a younger sci-fi or like just a really easy read because there's not much to them, those are kind of cool. Maybe not the movie. Pretty sure the movie is garbage. But the books weren't horrible. I think I got like 4 or 5 books into the series. It was good enough for me to invest 4 or 5 books worth, but they're also very quick reads. So that's an option. I also have one of my other favorite audiobook series, and that is the Starbound series by Megan Spooner and Amy Kaufman. Yes, also of the Illuminae files. This is a companion trilogy about, the first book is essentially about space Titanic. A giant spaceship crashes, 2 survivors are left. Subsequent books are set with like a warring tribe and like army versus army, you know, situation on one of these planets. And then the third book is just a cluster F of hot messness as things try to resolve and they try to fight the man, like literally kind of the man, like this giant corporate empire that's basically destroying the galaxy. Audiobooks are really well done. They typically have 3 narrators, the male, the female lead of the book, because again, it's a differing perspectives and it's a companion series, so it's not the same male and female lead for each book. So you get a male and a female voice and then a third narrator that kind of comes in before chapters start. Really well done. Like creepy, there's like little bits with music, very atmospheric. I actually really enjoyed the audiobook versions. If you just want something sci-fi and fun, I found them sci-fi and fun. Last up is an honorable mention because I know a lot of people love it. I have not read it, but I own them all. So I own all 5 books in the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. These are supposedly very quick reads, very mindless, about a girl on Earth who an alien moves in next door to her. And then I'm sure they fall in love, because why wouldn't they? I know a lot of people really do enjoy it, but they guiltily enjoy it. Like, it's not necessarily a great series, but they still really enjoy it. That could be an option for you if you're looking into that. And I bought these all on Book Outlet, like very, very affordably. That may be the extent of my sci-fi knowledge. Like I said, I don't read a lot of it, but those are books that I've actually really enjoyed, so they're worth talking about. And I figured I would share them with you just in case you were participating in Sci-Fi September and you were looking for some reads or some suggestions. Now you've got a couple. So hopefully that was helpful to you. I am really deeply looking forward to my video for you guys on Saturday, September 9th at 9 p.m. I will not have a video up after this until then because I'm preparing for it. It is my booktube birthday on September 9th, and I will be having a live show September 9th at 9 p.m. with a ton of my bookish friends coming in and joining the live show. They're going to be coming in and out of the live feed to say hi to me, say hi to you, participate in the chat room. I really hope that you guys can join me Saturday night at 9 p.m. to celebrate my booktube anniversary. I will be doing a separate Q&A after that because I was going to originally do a live show with a Q&A, and then I realized it would be so much more fun if I could just have my friends with me. So I'm gonna have all my friends with me, not worry about any Q&As, do that later. But please join me on Saturday. That will be the next time that I see you. I will be live, I will be chatting with everybody in the actual Google Hangout and in the chat room, and I look forward to that so much. So mark your calendars, tweet me, let me know if you're gonna be there, comment down below, let me know if you're gonna be there. Also comment down below with any other sci-fi recommendations based on these that you think I would enjoy, because I'm willing to give some other ones a try. So that's it for this video. I hope these recommendations have helped you. If you liked it, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye guys.